What is up, y'all? It's your boy the Renegade Enigma who done a video, and in this video I'm here to give you the results for NXT TakeOver San Antonio. And yeah, let's get right into it. First things first, right? There was 2 matches that were supposed to be on this show that didn't happen, and like I actually recorded matches in my game for like these videos, but like I didn't put them in because these matches didn't happen and whatever. Those matches being number 1, I guess kind of a tag team grudge match between the Revival and TM61. And the reason behind this that this match wasn't on the show was because, unfortunately, I think it's Shane Thorne. I'm not sure about that. It's one or the other. Or Nick Miller maybe. One of them is injured, has a knee injury, and will be out for like 6 to 9 months or whatever. So that match is canceled, won't be on the show. The other match will be No Way Jose going against the Drifter Elias Sampson. They kind of hinted at it last week and whatever, but that match also wasn't here. I'm on the Wikipedia page and whatever. Normally they have, if they have dark match and whatever that wasn't on the show itself, it's normally here too. You know, if it like recorded like for the following like NXT and whatever, but that match wasn't here either. So those matches were not covered and will not be covered. But yeah, I'll tell you what will be covered. These 5 matches and whatever. And let's get into it, right? First we have the Perfect 10 Ty Dillinger going against Sanity's Eric Young, the leader of Sanity in fact, right? And he has Alexander Wolf and who we're calling Killian Dane. I think his name was Big Dane in the Indies and whatnot. But yeah, they did not have Nikki Cross with them because Nikki Cross has a match later on in the night. But yeah, even so, like I said, Sanity is going to play a big factor in this match. They distracted Ty Dillinger. And yeah, your winner of this match, Eric Young. And yeah, just like I said, I'm calling it right now. Sanity is going to like run NXT for a while, whatever. And yeah, Ty Dillinger is going to move on to the main roster and whatever. Hopefully in the Royal Rumble today, because I'm recording this in Sunday morning, whatever. I should have recorded this last night, but I was tired, y'all. Like this match, this whole like show was awesome and whatever, so I was spent. But yeah, that aside, you know what I mean, you're going to hear Eric Young. Look out for Ty Dillinger at the Royal Rumble and whatever. I don't think he'll be number 10 though, because I think that's too obvious. People want that too badly. But yeah, we have that, right? Next we have a match that I kind of thought was going to be like the rest period, like the bathroom break and whatever. No. That match is Roderick Strong versus Andrade Cien Almas. You know, I'm not really sold on Andrade Cien Almas too much and whatever, but if I wasn't sold, I'm sold now because he actually like held his own in this match and whatever. He's basically coming into his own and whatnot. So yeah, this match was basically the show stealer. You know what I mean? If I call any match here the show stealer, this would be it because like it surprised me. And yeah, it was awesome. But just like I said, you know, they have a big star in Roderick Strong, and they were gonna capitalize on that. So your winner here, Roderick Strong. So okay, like this is not, I'm not reading this off the Wikipedia and whatever. I'm remembering this off the top of my head, right? So, and I might have the order wrong, but yeah. At one point, we're talking to the announce team, which is, what's his name? Corey Graves, and Percy Watson. I forget the third guy and whatnot. But, yeah, we're talking to them and whatever, where all of a sudden we hear a voice in the ring. And we go back in the ring, and it's Seth freaking Rollins from the main roster, from Raw and whatever. It's funny, because my best friend, you know, I always talk about my best friend like a lot in these videos and whatever. He mentioned it on Monday and whatever, because if you don't watch Monday Night Raw, Triple H cost Seth Rollins the Royal Rumble match and basically got him kicked out of the Royal Rumble, so he won't be in the Royal Rumble no more. So Seth Rollins had the idea to go to, NXT, because we all know Triple H is the one who runs NXT, and basically called him out. So he's calling him out and whatever, Triple H comes out. But then, real quick, he calls for security and they take Seth Rollins out. So there's a thing right there. So be sure to see more of this probably today in the Royal Rumble, maybe Monday Night Raw, probably even SmackDown. He might even invade SmackDown, you never know. But this is going to go on all the way to WrestleMania, whatever. So get ready for that match, Seth Rollins versus Triple H at WrestleMania. With that said, let's go on to the next match, and that is for the NXT Tag Team titles. We have hashtag DIY Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa putting the titles on the line against the Authors of Pain, Akam and Razor, and they had Paul Ellering in their corner. Just like I said, Authors of Pain were going to come away with the win here, which that they did, no controversy, nothing. They're the new tag team champions. Now, where I was wrong at was that Paul Ellering was going to be a big factor. Dude really didn't do anything. He just stood there. All this was a power game, whatever. Authors of Pain was too much for, DIY and whatever. They were too strong. If I had to steal a line from Rich Swann, they can't handle it. So, my question to y'all here on YouTube and VidMe, because I'm doing this for both, comment down below and tell me who do you think could actually fight these two guys and whatever, My opinion is going to come down to maybe, Sanity and whatever. And I know what you're thinking. All these guys are bad guys, but if you watch NXT a lot, it really doesn't matter and whatever. They don't really play by the normal rules and whatever. You could have bad guy versus bad guy, good guy versus good guy. As long as the match is interesting, they don't care. And to me, that match would probably be kind of interesting, whatever. But yeah, comment down below and tell me who do you think could handle the Authors of Pain. But yeah, next we have a fatal 4-way for the NXT Women's Title, and we have the champion, Asuka, putting the title on the line against Sanity's Nikki Cross, and the tag team, and yes, I'm calling them a tag team or whatever, of Billie Kay and Peyton Royce. It even was to a point where they came out together. They didn't have separate entrances or nothing like that. And I kind of thought this was going to be divide and conquer or whatever, which in a ways it was, but I was wrong in the participants. I thought they were going to kind of divide Billie Kay and Peyton Royce and whatever. They're going to kind of betray each other to win the title and whatever. That didn't happen, whatever. Throughout this whole match, they worked perfectly together. It was awesome and whatever. At one point, they took Nikki Cross all the way to where the announcer table at, which if you watch NXT, their tables are really far from the ring and whatever. So, took her all the way up there, and for some reason, right next to the announce table was another regular ring. So, they basically took her onto the announce table and suplexed her onto the other table and took her out. From this point on, it was a 3-way match, or if you want to call it a 2-on-1 match and whatever. But seconds later, none of that mattered because Asuka kicked their heads in. Both of them. Took both of them out. So it really did not matter. So with all that said, your winner here and still champion, Asuka. But, the real story here is that throughout this whole match, they really didn't let Nikki Cross and Asuka, fight each other and whatever, so none of that went down. So we have that to look forward to in the future and whatever, just like I said in my prediction video. So look forward to a, one-on-one match between them, or it might wind up being some type of 3-way consisting of Asuka, Nikki Cross, and Ember Moon, because they kind of hinted at Ember Moon having the next shot. So, it either would be Nikki Cross versus Ember Moon for the number contendership. It either would be Asuka versus Ember Moon for the NXT Women's Title. Maybe, Asuka versus Nikki Cross for the NXT Women's Title, or it might be a 3-way, which I guess a 3-way would be the best ideal. That way you could have all 3 women shine, because like this match was awesome. Basically from top to bottom, the whole show was great. Not a bad match in the whole like pay-per-view. I'm recording this like Sunday morning and whatever, because like I'm tired and whatever. Like this pay-per-view drained me about how good and excited I was. But yeah, that being said, your winner here and still champion Asuka, and on to the main event for the NXT title. We have the champion Shinsuke Nakamura going against the glorious Bobby Roode. And yeah, great match, you know what I mean, as you would expect and whatever, you know what I mean. Bobby Roode had a pretty cool entrance. Kind of remind me of Ric Flair back in the day and whatever. He had a Ric Flair-esque robe and whatever, and he had 8 to 10 ladies with him and whatever come to the ring. Like, it was really cool and whatever. But yeah, they went back and forth from whatever. Shinsuke Nakamura at one point was in the on the middle rope and hit Kinshasa off the rope onto Bobby Roode, which was standing on the apron. Shinsuke Nakamura hurt his knee at this point, so like he had a knee injury, and the doctors quickly came in and whatever. So there's an injury angle here and whatever. Shinsuke Nakamura was hurt. Later on in the match, you have Bobby Roode hit his glorious DDT. 1, 2, 3. And your new NXT champion here, the glorious Bobby Roode. So we're in the era of glorious. So, you know what I mean, just like I called it, Bobby Roode is going to be the champion and whatever. And depending on where they're going at with this like injury angle, Shinsuke Nakamura might debut at the Royal Rumble, if not on Raw and whatever. You know what I mean? I think this is like his call-up time. So yeah, we have that. But yeah, y'all, comment down below and tell me, how did y'all feel about this show? Again, from top to bottom, this show was awesome in my honest opinion. Like, it was great. Not a bad match in the bunch and whatever, you know what I mean? But yeah, comment down below and tell me what y'all thought of this on VidMe on YouTube and whatever. And since it is VidMe and YouTube and whatever, if you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. If you're watching this on VidMe, you know, upvote this video. If you haven't subscribed to me on YouTube already, you know, feel free to subscribe. If you haven't followed me on VidMe, you know what I mean, follow me there. Share this video with your friends and whatever, either on VidMe or YouTube or wherever the hell you're at, you know what I mean, share this video, you know what I mean. And until next time, y'all, peace.